Hello everybody, this is Halz, the Black Pants Legion. Welcome back to West of Loathing. I'm looking over at the chat. I see Troa, Night Owl, Grimace, Zira, Bully. I see Diggs. Happy Diggs Day. Everybody, thank you for being with us for another round of West of Loathing. So, we're getting back into the adventures of Digging Danger Bear. After last time, we had struck a deal with demon clowns. Doesn't sound great, does it? Anyway, we are getting back into it. We're going to continue. We also finished going through the giant cactus that was infested with goblins. Halz is having opinions. And we also got Roy Bean's beans back. So, guess what? Here we go. We're going to get us back on in and find another place to go. Night Owl, you're concerned about the clown thing? Why are you concerned about the clown thing? I don't... Why are you concerned about the clown thing, though? That's it. I mean, we struck a deal with him. We're in good shape. Alright. This is venomous bullet oil, and if I add some medicine to it, I get extra venomous bullet oil. So it deals damage and poison. Alright. That's pretty good. Hi, Daz. Thank you for being here with us. Right. The only place I have on the map that I haven't gone yet is the buffalo pile. And I don't think that's a big pile of poop, because we already dealt with the big apple up here. So, Daz, thank you for being with us. I see you started following us recently. I'm glad you're along for the ride. We're going to head to the buffalo pile because, well, it seems like the best option right now. Here we go, to the buffalo pile. Oh, there's a goblin marching down the trail in a soldier's uniform, the pants of which have been seriously pinned up to account for the goblin's stubby legs. It salutes when it sees you. Hello. Hello, what's up? Am soldiering. Yes, I can see that. Well, we're going to talk to him. I didn't think there were any goblins in the military. What's your unit? What? Where a uniform getting? From dead soldier man's. So I'm soldier now. Not quite how it works. Let's see. Night Owl. Clowns are evil. At best, they're tricking you to be an ally of convenience, and he'll turn on you when usefulness runs its course. You know what, Night Owl? I'll worry about that later. Because, for now, I'm making fat stacks of meat off of them. And I also don't know what else to do about it. Halz, thank you, Whacker. Oh my god. Halz. Oh, I love that so much. Oh my god. I've got to write Halz down somewhere. Alright. I suppose you might get away with it, but you better not let any other soldiers see you with contraband. What? Giving soldier supplies to me for safety. Oh, okay. So I got an army field trauma kit. He gets to keep the, well, he gets to keep the uniform, but I get the trauma kit, so that works. That works. You know what? That's alright. That's alright. Well, buffalo. Buffalo, buffalo. Buffalo, buffalo, buffalo. Buffalo to buffalo, buffalo. Oh, great. We're getting the Noam Chomsky joke. Well, this is why it's the buffalo pile, I guess. Let's see what's inside. Grimos, there might be a quote in there. Okay. Can't talk to that. Nothing to see here. Yes, Whacker, I've increased my meat supply. A lot of that comes from selling it to Barnaby Bob. Selling the cow parts. Oh, it's covered with a bunch of weird cards. The table is covered with cards. Grimos' head's whipping around so hard looking for a quote. I believe it was something about Halz-swoggling, Grimos. Let's look at a card. Abyssal Duck. Yuck. Nobody tell Mad Ducks about the Abyssal Duck. Gore-splattered Spectre. Okay. Nauseating Witch. So grim. Is this a... Bloody Mutant. Is this a 40k card game? Aberrant Viscera. Yes, this is a 40k card game. Spitting Dragon. Poisonous Witch. So grim. Vomitous Spectre. Pustulent Amoeba. Murderous Fairy. Oh, that's just regular Warhammer. Pestilent Chimera. What kind of game is this? Gore-splattered Centaur. What kind of game? Okay, we're either in Warhammer or Warhammer 40k. I think, right? It's one or the other. We are in Warhammer 40k or Warhammer Classic. We're not in Age of Sigmar. No, screw that. Yeah, Warhammer Fantasy Battle. That's what I was getting. Abominable Goblin. Blood-soaked Spider. Nauseating Amoeba. Bleeding Fairy. Again, Warhammer Fantasy. Infectious Horse. Yeah, we're in classic Warhammer Fantasy. Abyssal Amoeba. That's 40k. Okay. So, big beakers. An oversized chemical beaker. A gallon-sized glass chemical beaker. The lines on the side prove that it went to college. There you go, Grimos. Halz-swoggling by Whacker met with general approval. Okay, so what have we got here? Blood, milk, ichor, and lemonade. And some loud music. It's not even, it's just, wow, okay. It's just how loud the music in here is. Okay, so I have an idea. Okay, this is all that's in this room. And I have a big beaker, so I have an idea what to do in here. I'm going to get... Well, what I'm going to do now is it's a vat of milk. That's less threatening than the blood. Okay, so quick story. Eldest kid's a car. I'd picked him up from school and we were coming home and he saw a water tower. He looked at me. He said, "Dad, what is this?" It's a water tower. They store up water there so that it's easy to spread out to everybody who's connected to the water system. He goes, "Why don't they have milk towers?" And the best I could come up with was, I think it would go bad before you got all the milk out. He said, "Well, why don't you just make it cold?" And I said, "Eat your snack, we're going home." Alright, a vat of milk. So I'm going to collect some milk. You have no idea what you're trying to make here. Are you sure you want to mess? Yes, milk. You open the milk faucet and fill the beaker a third of the way up. So milk, milk. So it's more milk in the partially filled beaker, and then I'm going to get lemonade. The beaker begins to bubble. I'm going to watch the reaction. Steam rises from the beaker as the reaction intensifies. The steam from the reaction causes the lemonade faucet to get clogged. How will it end? The boiling subsides and what's left in the beakers? Yes, tell me. You're left with a beaker full of surprisingly delicious looking fudge. The whole process really turned a corner on you. It's milk, lemonade, round the back where the fudge is made. Look at this! It increases muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 23. Mad Ducks. Yes. Mad Ducks, you missed the card game that had the Abyssal Duck on it. Let me see, can I get another beaker? Alright, so if I get blood and ichor and then milk, I'm curious what's going to happen. It's going to bubble. The intense heat of the reaction melts the milk faucet, and you're left with a beaker of ruined milk. You pour it down the floor drain, not crying one bit, and discard the beaker. Yeah, that's a boss fight potion, isn't it? Alright, take one of these. Blood. Ichor. The intense heat of the reaction fuses the ichor spigot into a mass of metal, and you're left with a beaker of revolting black fluid. What's even worse is that it is... Thank you, Grimos. My kid made it on the quote list. Why aren't there milk towers? Just eat your snack. Yep. The reaction subsides, you're left with a beaker of revolting black fluid, and what's worse is it's useless revolting black fluid. You pour it down the floor drain before it can disappoint you any further and discard. So these are all, like, fused shut now, except the blood one. So I'm gonna get me some blood, more blood. The intense reaction melts the blood faucet. Well, I couldn't make more fudge, Bully Snake. The lemonade faucet sealed shut. The only thing you put in the beaker is blood, and the only thing in it now is blood. You pour it down the drain before it starts to scab and discard the beaker. It's scabbed up. Milk in a beaker scabbing. Oh my god. Let me see if I can go back to the... Oh, you hear a lot of activity down the corridor. Chanting, shuffling of robes, clattering of bones. Shouldn't go down there. Oh my gosh. Let's go in this door. What do we have here? Atop the slab there's a skeleton-shaped indentation with a buffalo skull-shaped indentation where the normal human skull-shaped indentation should be. That's a good thing to keep in mind if you end up in possession of the bones necessary to fill the indentation. Okay, yeah, I'm going to say that it is. We'll look around in here. Okay. The shelves are filled with hundreds of crates of buffalo and human bones carefully sorted. You don't have anything specific to do with human or buffalo bones right now, so you appreciate how organized these guys are, not that there's anything really in it for you. Okay. Through the bars you see hundreds of buffalo human skeleton hybrids locked in there, 3 to a cell. The keys are hanging next to the door. You could let some out, but they all look pretty angry. Let's see how tough they are. Oh, look at that. They've got a... Okay. Well, he's got a gun, and they've got a barrier. It's providing cover. So I'm going to try and fan the hammer first and see if we can take out the one with a gun. Nope, it's just providing cover. Gary, can you do violence here? Gary can do violence here. Gary Foo triumphs. Oh, he hit me with the evil eye for 14 spooky damage. Okay, well, I don't like that. So I'm going to heal myself. There we go, that's good. I'm going to heal myself again. I don't have the points to do shoot natty at the moment. You know what? I am going to try a snake whip, though. Oh, I can't. This is still in the way. Oh, my God. Okay. Let me see. Smell and salts would give me the action point to shoot Nanny. Yeah, I'm getting spoopy damage. All right, we're going to try shoot Nanny and see what that gets us. God, I love that name. Shoot Nanny is so great. And it didn't hit the guys. Get him, Gary! Okay, so... Oh no, more spoopy damage! I don't like it. Ah, it's still in the way. Gary! Go, go, Gary! Oh! Well, okay. Gary's just wrecked the pile of bones because I clicked on the wrong thing. Gary is a beast, Dig. You are 100% right. Taking Gary as the companion here has really changed things. Alright, I'm clicking back here. Can I shoot this guy now? Yes! Enjoy the stench damage. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just got the joke. They're buffalo soldiers. They're buffaloes. Oh my god. They're buffalo soldiers. Barriers don't matter to Gary. Gary has the Gary foo, and I have to appreciate the Gary foo. Can't do anything with that yet. This is clearly the good toilet. Flush it. Oh! I got a perk, Master of Flushing. Your toilet flushing muscles are in fantastic shape. How did I miss the less than tasteful joke? I don't know. I guess I wasn't paying enough attention. I'm a master of flushing. My toilet flushing muscles are in fantastic shape. I got +3 muscle. What is that? It's a wooden container filled with reading material. Grimos, I realize they're buffalo soldiers. Grimos, if I can be pedantic for a moment. THEY''re. Sorry. Sometimes I can't help myself. Modern Snake Oiler! Wow, I got a copy of Modern Snake Oiler. This is the bad toilet. And a pile of trash next to the bad toilet. I got a discipline slip? Looks like one of the Necromancer's cultists got written up. 2 more of these and he'll be ritually eviscerated. Nothing personal, just corporate policy. You have corporate policy for this place? Let's examine it. You read the infraction slip. It looks like one of the cultists was gathering dangerous mushrooms. Okay. You've already learned all the techniques from the magazine. You managed to pick up a few tips and tricks from letters to the editor, so it's not a complete waste. Then you hide the magazine under a log in the woods. Maybe a child will find it and become a snake oiler in the future. Yes. Yes. That would be something. Okay. How much experience do I have? I have almost 1,000 experience to use. Oh, wow. If I level Snake Whip up... that's okay. I'm not sure how... Grinning Skull would increase the spoopy damage from 10 to 20, but I'm not going to be using it in there. Hello, Antarctic Doctor. Yes. It is funny Stickman Cowboy game. Yes, thank you, Grimos. That was the... Apparently, Halz was just super fired up for this, so... I'm going to increase some Deadeye here. I cannot increase Hornswoggling. Quick on the draw gives me more speed. I'm kind of weak. Let's increase that a touch. More Moxie is good. And better Potionology. And better at poker. Sure, that all makes sense. We'll go with that. Bones rule! Alright, what's in the footlocker? A black hood. Bottle of buffalo tranquilizers. This heavy glass bottle is labeled Buff Out Buffalo Tranquilizers and has a handful of pills rattling in it. Okay. An Astur cot. An empty footlocker. A decent sized wardrobe. I'm gonna wait in the thick black robes because it's comfortable. You don't catch much of what they say. Get it straight, Doug. Milk before Icker, soldier wakes up quicker. Milk before Icker, soldier wakes up quicker. Oops. Remember, Doug, Icker after milk, ritual soothes milk. I didn't think to mix milk and Icker together. Icker for blood, bad idea, bud. I'm not your bud. I'm not your buddy, pal. I'm not your pal, guy. I'm not your guy, friend. I'm not your friend, sir. I'm not your sir, guy. I don't know, Doctor. It could be a Fallout reference, or it could just be a handy joke. A wicked-looking leather-bound tome on the pedestal. Frightening topics in next mech. It would let me raise the skeletal thrall. How many skeletal... I've got Ray Skeleton Buddy and white hair. And... Okay, so... nice when you can grammar Nazi without offending people. It's... yeah, it happens, and it's common, and sometimes your brain goes on autopilot. I don't want to be a jerk about it, but I do end up as a stickler for language sometimes. Skull, yeah! Lockpicking 3 plus Neil. This has a serious padlock on it. Okay, Buffalo Soldier diagram, so I can make Buffalo Soldiers now. Burial Whiskey increases muscle and mysticality for 5 by the rest of the day, and a handful of old coins. Well, the Burial Whiskey's not going to help me much, but okay. Oh, entryway. I don't know if Dux is still here or not, but we're going to look at cards. Horse-sized gargoyle. Poisonous ghoul. Murderous witch. Bleeding horse. Pestilent skull. Aberrant goblin. Bleeding specter. Duck-sized witch. Okay. Funny story, true story. I stopped in a half-price books last weekend, and I discovered they had copies of a History Channel card game called Anachronism, where you could have William Wallace fight Joan of Arc. I thought very hard about buying that. I didn't, but I thought very hard about it. Alright. Fuse shut, fuse shut, fuse shut. I can't open them back up. They're done. Okay. So, I can make Buffalo Soldiers now. Grab the bones for a soldier. I've got Buffalo Soldier bones. Alright. What happens if I make one? Does it attack me? I'm gonna need reanimation fluid. Okay. You lay the bones in the indentation. Unsure of what to do next, you start grabbing bottles and supplies from various shelves and drawers and working on skeleton more or less at random. Bone glue here, artificial ligaments there, plus the horn polish on, you know, the horns. That one's pretty obvious. Now all you need is the funnel at the top says pour reanimation fluid here. It looks like you're going to need reanimation fluid. You undo your work and collect the bones. I did make fudge. Yes, yes, an Arctic Doctor. I made fudge. You can see beaker of fudge right here. Let's see, what do I have in the Necromancer Journal? Robe receipt that told me where the lair was. Note about ley lines. A discipline slip. It said there's a patch of Mortis Austranus near the lair. Death oysters! Okay. You know it's bad when the Hitler channel will be a step up from your current reputation. You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, there's no spittoon in here. What? I was wondering what a cursed spittoon is. A Spartan cot. An Esture cot. A sloppy cot. I'm gonna hide in here. I'm gonna wait. Get straight, Doug. Milk before Icker. Soldier wakes up quicker. That's how it's supposed to make reanimation stuff. Blood before Icker, start the soldier's ticker. Whoops. So it is. Spacebar is a jump. I guess I'll have to come back, because... Alright, we'll wander for a second, because it told me there were death mushrooms I could gather. It's Hagar's agave. They're native to Panama, but can grow in these parts, especially in places too hot for teachers to be comfortable. Okay, I got agave nectar. Increases my moxie. Cool. You extract the highly alcoholic nectar from the blades of the agave plant. Alright. No, Night Owl, you can't repair the spigots. They're... I actually do have confirmation from the, I have confirmation from the developers. Not directly, but the developers have said that once they're fused shut, they're done. You see what you take to be an oasis in the boiling heat of the region and spur a goat towards it. As you near it, you discover you haven't been fooled. Or you've been fooled. It wasn't an oasis at all, but an evil, towering black stone cow monolith. Anyone could make a mistake, really. I'ma shoot it. Where Where's my extra venomous bullet? Use the bullet. Well, wow, an obsidian ungulith. A menudo geode. Sometimes a pocket of intestine remains behind when a cow undergoes transition to an infernal ungulith. Ugh. Okay. Right. Will I find it on the way? Already intense heat intensifies. Sweat stings your eyes, and while it's stinging, you fail to notice that you've ridden right in the middle of a herd of pyroboves. Uh-huh. Well, I've got a year's supply of dynamite. Actually, we'll do some shooting, Annie, because there's enough of them here. I ought to catch some of it, alright? Well, finish that one off. Alright, Gary, do your thing. Gary's doing his thing. Look at that Gary food. That's heat damage. Oh, not Gary! No! You can't do that to Gary. I'm gonna heal Gary. Wait, what in the world? I'm preemptively blaming Diggs for my laundromat empire. You're welcome, who needs drugs? Gary! Feel more better! I have not used an ensorcelled bone yet. Let's do that. Ooh, look at that! I got me a skeleton feller. I'm gonna shoot him. Okay. And he's gonna miss. We'll have Gary take this one out. Might have a cow soul or two, maybe so. Oh, you set Gary on fire. I'm gonna shoot you. All right. A brass bull ring, roasted cow tongue, and cow fangs. Ow. Can't harvest that. That's too high. What was there in here? I don't... Oh, that's right. These guys were crazy. Where's my... I do have a cultist mask. We'll see if I can get by him with that. They ignore me. Ignores me. Dear Jeff, big guy says to stay out of here. Praise be Roberto. Sincerely, Jeff. He ignores me. Okay, so I can wander past these guys without issue if I have the mask on. That's good to know. Give me my hat. Where's my hat? Well, I'm not wearing that. Not wearing that. That's pretty good. Not wearing that. That's okay. That's good. Now we'll just put the top hat back on. No one sets my powder on fire but me! Yep. Sloppy top hat. I was just checking stats. Okay, wait. Barnaby Bob said that he would buy stuff if I brought him cow. Ooh, pick a lock. Decent wine and decent tequila. Alright. Slop hat. Toppy slop hat. Yeah, that'll work. Killed cows if you're interested in bounties. Give him the cow tongues. Give him the fangs. Give him the brass ring. Give him the soul fragment. Give him the ungulith horn. Give him the ungulith horn. That's it. Hello, Digi. We're making fat stacks of cash off the devil, I guess. Okay. trying to... I think there was something we could still do at the Kellogg Ranch, but I can't remember what it is. Might be too hot for Twitch. Cute little desert... You see a bobcat sneaking up on a cute little desert squirrel. How do you feel about it? I will not allow this. You fire your pistol at a rock, and the bullet ricochets to another rock, and ricochets again, knocking a wedge of stone out from under a small boulder that rolls down a hill, and knocks a large cactus onto the bobcat, which howls and runs away. The squirrel escapes unharmed, and is promptly grabbed by a desert hawk. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Your body is still wrong. It's the lung flex. Put the valve on your mouth on the blast hole and turn the valve. The blast of air inflates your lungs, making you dizzy. The vibromatic skeletal agitator. Okay. Oh, I can get in here. Pick the lock. Unlimited grain. The grain of the Kellogg Ranch is at my disposal. Cool. Bag of mixed grain. Coil of barbed wire. Big coil of barbed wire. Barbed wire is one of those things that pretty much explains what it is in the name. Alright, needle in a haystack. Cool. Lots of fertilizer. Shroom grow! More needles. Gary, where you at? Gary. A deliciousness, and Gary becomes more powerful. That's more Gary. Grains from the Kellogg Ranch. What can I do with that? Oh, Hagar's agave. Got more agave nectar. More agave nectar. Okay, surely I can do this. Something about this. This is the main building. Okay. I'm 9 meters and then 1 kilogram tall. Bag of mixed... Okay, the grain hoppers are empty. Let's do some cooking. Alright, the machine is complicated, but the controls look simple. There are 3 grain hoppers, a lever on each of them to dispense a measure of grain into a mixing chamber, a crank for running the mixer, and a valve labeled start over. Okay, we'll pull the oats lever, the barley lever, the spelt lever, and we're going to turn the crank. Nothing happens. Grains are not in the proper proportion. I'm going to keep messing with it. Wait, there's... Yes, it's the Kellogg Farm Doctor. It's the Kellogg Ranch, Night Owl. We're at the Kellogg Ranch. Okay, purity is the best sauce. Oh my god. There has got to be in here. Keep calm and enjoy nothing. Okay, that means that in here... Kellogg Grain Flakes recipe. There it is. Wow, that was pretty straightforward. What's in here? Sugared pork balls. Peppermint drops. Kellogg workout. Oh, okay. Scrap of paper. Supposed to achieve purity. Oh, okay. This is sleeping in the metal pants. For the purity of whatever. The Diary of Blank Smith. The first name is worn away. You can tell it was fewer than 8 letters. The contents aren't juicy. The author joined Kellogg's health program because she'd had several relatives in poor health and wanted to preserve her own. She found the ranch to be boring but appreciated the lack of anything else that gave her time to spend knitting, which was her favorite hobby. The last entry mentions Kellogg's death, rumored but unconfirmed due to the brain aneurysm caused by the outrage of hearing a dirty joke. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where are my notes? 8. It has fewer than 8 letters. Wait a minute. Spent time knitting. I know who this is. This is from the, this is at Reboot Hill. Oh, that's nice. Bottle of laudanum. Oh, Kurt's Fit pant. Oh, I got the Kurt's Fit outfit. Okay. Okay, wait. Hang on. Let's do this first. Not that. This. 4 parts barley, 1 part oats, 3 parts spelt, 91 psi. 413. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3. Turn the mixing crank. Nothing happens. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's 413. 4 of oats, 1 of barley, 3 of spelt, right? Unless it's... Hang on. Hang on. 4 barley, 1 oats, 3 spelt. They're out of order. Barley, barley, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3. Turn the crank. You turn the crank, you view the grains mixing, and it begins to spin at an implausible rate with a startling ka-chunk. Hidden parts of the machine spring to life, the glass window becomes fogged, and a few minutes later you have soft, warm lump. Alright, what was the rest of the... Press to 91 psi. $85. Alright. Alright, yes. Okay, because it was the same pattern as some other ones. Thank you, Crazy Scotsman. Thank you for being here with us. Yeah, I finally figured out that the barley and the oats were flipped in the list. Compresses the dough. We've got perfectly pressed dough. Grab your dough and leave. As you're leaving, you're wondering if your if your dough is leavened. As I'm leaving. And then 8 minutes at 640 degrees. The power of chat compels you. Ooh. Night Owl! Gifting the sub to Crazy Scotsman. Thank you, Night Owl. And Scotsman, thank you for joining us. A new butt touches the pants. Alright. 640 degrees, 8 minutes. I got Kellogg's Grain Flakes. They purify my guts. Oh, now that worries me. Because if I eat this, if it purifies my guts, then that's going to empty my stomach, isn't it? Or is that going to empty everything? Alright, I'm just going to wait. Okay, so it was Reboot Hill, and the journal said, what is it? This python you've encountered is sick! Alright, let's take it to the gun show. Yeah, we can do that. Better eat it by the outhouse. You're right, Bully Snake. Sick python skin. Cool. Alright, so wait. The ghost was looking for her favorite granddaughter who loved to knit. Her first name was less than 7 letters, and I found my notes from last time. I can't save before I do it, Digi. It's just, that's the way this game works. The names we have figured, there were only 2 left. It was Magdalene and Melissa, and Magdalene has more than 8 letters, so it's gotta be Melissa. So let's go find out. I think I know who she was. Her name started with an M. Melissa. Her eyes brighten, she bursts into tears, but happy ones. Of course, how could I have forgotten? Sweet Melissa, how I miss her. Granny drifts over to the tombstone and places a bouquet at its base. Both Granny and the flowers fade to nothingness except for a single flower. I got a ghost flower. Goodbye, Granny. Cool! I was wondering about that. I can get rid of that note now. Ah, these poor folks. Was there anything else to do in this one? Let's check. I know there was one of them that had... I think it was the military cemetery, though, that had cultists trying to raise a skellington. Okay, can't do that. Rip in peace. That's right, Diggs. Rip in peace. Was it over here? Yes. Yes, it was. Okay. Let's see what my options are. I can dispel them or shoot them. You know, I haven't done much dispelling. Let's dispel them. Nothing to it. And would the best way to fight... is the best way to fight necromancy with necromancy? What do you guys think? Rest and tear until it's done. What do you guys think? Fight necromancy with necromancy, or am I going down a bad path? Let's see. What are we gonna do? Alright, yeah. We're gonna have a necromancer war. Read it. Yeah, read it. The dark arts are no laughing matter. This could mess you. Read it! Skeletal thrall. Examine skull chips to ensure. That's what the skull chips are for. Alright. The book vanishes in puff of smoke. You know, I'm emaciated. So that muscle that I put on earlier is gone, but that's okay. My flushing muscles, they're gonna sustain me. Let's do this by A to Z so I can find the skull chips easier. Let's ensorcel them. Ensorcel them. Ensorcel them. Probably can't do more than 3, just like the bones. Alright, the cultists look like they're barely maintaining control. I don't think I ought to let you do this. You throw a rock at the skeleton, which explodes. That must have been a high energy rich. We were using that skeleton. You guys are jerks for using it in the first place. Why I oughta? Come on. Oh, you're gonna chant pseudo-Latin at me. Okay. I'm gonna whip you. Get your poison. Gary, teach me a lesson. Power of flushing sustains me. Oh, you missed with your spoopy damage. You thought you had your spoopy damage, but you missed. It's time for a shooting Annie. Bang, bang, bang. That's more than I think I've ever seen shooting Annie do. So, let's see. Yeah, take that out, Gary. It seems like a good thing. Oh, they're using their mysticality for -1 spooky damage. I have more mysticality than them. Okay. Hey, guess what also I have more of? Gun. Watch this, guys. Your floating bones? No longer floating. What are you gonna do? Nothing. You're gonna do nothing. I'ma shoot you. Watch it. You know what? I'm gonna whip you good. How's that sound? Don't be too excited about that. Gary Kung Fu that guy. Or Gary Fu, sorry. Let's see, he's taking poisson damage. Well, guess what? I deal stench damage out the barrel of my gun. Yeah! I got skeleton bones. Take this book. The horrifying concepts of Nex-Mex. Reign of Teeth. 3 bedrolls and a single stale smell. That's... Everybody knows the Marx Brothers were better than the Stooges anyway. Cast Gun 45. That's right, was up. Gun for... Well, no, there's a quote for it, and I don't remember what it is, but I cast Glock, 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 Glock. I have stench resistant. A hastily constructed shallow privy. I got a sticky... Ooh. Why is it sticky? Quote 32. I cast Glock Glock. There it is. There it is. Why is the note sticky because it's a sticky note, or is it abracadaver? Abracadaver. Okay. Abracadaver. Look, I'm not Danhausen. I don't think I ought to be weaponizing teeth. What's up, dude? Reanimating skeletons. I don't want to be reanimated. Can you imagine? Dying's hard enough. Can you do something? I took care of them. Here, you can have this worry stone. I don't need it. Oh! This rock has a hole rubbed in it by incessant worrying. Fidgeting will stop you from looking so anxious all the time. What's in my offhand currently? Oh. Oh! Yeah, the worry stone will be better than that. Glock shows up in the surprising number of quotes. Well, I mean, most popular pistol, isn't it? Something like that. It's also easier to say than Beretta, 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 but what the heck. Okay. Let's go back to the buffalo pile. Maybe abracadaver. Maybe that'll help. Put the bones on the slab. Nope, can't do that. Leave the slab alone. There's a robe with a buffalo pile locker key. Oh! This little key you found in the buffalo pile. It goes to a foot locker. There's probably also... You mean I didn't have to pick all those? Alright. Or even more so, revolver, revolver, revolver. Yeah, you know. I didn't have to pick all the... I could have saved my needles if I'd noticed there was a robe hanging there. And they're all fused shut, and I can't do that, and that just fights more buffalo soldiers. No, you stay here. Revolving revolver for the revolverance. That's also a mouthful, so... USP and 45 are short, 1911 not as short, but still popular. You're not wrong, Night Owl, but... I don't know, I think there's just something in the phonetics of the word Glock that's fun to say. There's slightly guttural, kind of silly. Oh, hi, Sally. Bang, bang. Doctor, are you Cactus Jack? Let's see. So I can buy all that dynamite up. Let me see. Handful of coins said just sell it. So I will do that. I'm keeping everything. I couldn't begin to tell you why I'm keeping everything, but I am. These Next-Mex books are concerning me. I don't need 3 sets of Kurt's Fit pants. Oh no, it's Kurt's Fit. It's... Yes, Digi. See, here's the thing. I was an independent wrestler for 10 years. I make wrestling references all the time. So yes, Cactus Jack, bang bang, drop the elbow on the concrete, all that good stuff. I don't know if I've got anything else I want to sell right now. But I will buy dynamite. I mean, what do I have? And let's go ahead and get some carrot. Well, it's the big house. Time my father-in-law had to ask me how to disassemble his 1911. Oh, that's heartbreaking, man. Just, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's head on down to Dirtwater. There was that one lady who I'm pretty sure was trying to play a mouth harp, so she might have been able to join. Nope, wrong place. She might have been able to join him if I can find a mouth harp for her. They play pretty well. Yes, yes. We repotted cactus. Can't get into that. Hey, dude. Yeah, here's some medicine. Yeah, tell me a story. He tells you a tale about a curious underwater monastery where miniature ghosts perform plays for maniacal dogs. Okay, so what I can do is I can turn laudanum into this guy for free experience. Oh, Night Owl. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, Digi. Oh my god, you're doing the Cody Rhodes thing. Adrenaline in my soul. Story's not over for Cody Rhodes. God. Cactus Man is yep, Cactus Man is pretty consistently buzzed. You got a new neighbor. They got a brewery. I invented pants with extra pockets to hold your beer. Cargo pants, yep. 30% item finding bonus. Flexible chaps, inflexible chaps, and a sharpening strop. I don't have much need of that, but I'm glad he's all set up. What are you making in here? Instead of arresting me or shooting me in the head and arresting me. I'm not really a bounty hunter, I'm looking to help him. You did help. I appreciate the opportunity. What can I get you? What you got? LB Athletic Amber, which is for muscle. LB Brainy Brown, which is mysticality. And LB Cool Kolsch for moxie. Alright, cool. Like it, like it. Why do horses have so many legs? Because that's what horses do. Oh, look at that. I didn't know I can feed goat. Give him an apple. Give him a carrot. Give him a carrot. Comb his mane. He makes a glurt noise. Give him a carrot. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go to Frisco. Yes, the stupid walks are amazing. Because I'm suspecting maybe there's another quest I can pick up there. There's got to be something more to the Buffalo Pile, because I have not yet fought the Necromancer. We'll go to the Jeweler's Cabin. Yeah, we'll go to the Jeweler's Cabin. That's okay. Jewelry shop inside. Oh, hello, a customer. Hello, welcome to Master Gerald's Jewelry Shop. Are you Master Gerald? Oh, Master Gerald's in his workshop, or his workbench. I'm his assistant and translator, a goblin jewelsmith. You betting your britches, sonny, and not forgetting it. He says that's right, finest jewel in territory. Well, what do you know? I don't see anything on display. He only does bespoke work. If you bring a sufficiently valuable gemstone, he'll craft it into a ring for a fee. No trash rocks. Okay, I have an effluvious emerald, an unbreakable ruby, and a strange silvery crystal. Yeah, I always feed goat on a Wednesday. Well, Night Owl, I can't say as you're wrong. Well, I've got enough meat to do all of these. Let's start with the crystal. A silicon ring. A silicon ring increases mysticality. Unbreakable ruby increases armor. And the emerald, maximum AP and speed. Okay, he can't work with anything else, but guess what? That ring, plus 3 AP and plus 5 speed. That is nice. Alright, we'll try to go to Frisco again. Oh. Several loud gunshots ring out as you round a cluster of boulders and you dive into cover. Peeking cautiously, you discover a goblin shooting a large pile of driftwood. What doing? Targets practicing? No, sculpting. Look. It does kind of look like an owl, but one that's been shot a bunch of times with a pistol. Okay, we're just going to leave him alone. What's going on, Smee? This fancy pants calls himself Emperor. Won't let us build our track to the station. Okay. I'm Emperor Norton. I'm in charge of the city, and you can't build any train tracks without my permission. Where's your crown? As it happens, I lost my dang crown. Full thing didn't fit right anyway. But without it, I can't issue official permits, and that means no rails for you unless you give me a new crown, a properly fitting one. Yeah, this is the last area in the game, but I don't have the railroad there yet, so it's not done. tears it. Not only do you not get a permit, but he reaches in his pocket, grabs a handful of powder, and throws it in your face. Your eyes burn. Have a taste of my famous antivirus, sucker! Your vision goes weird and you pass out. When you come to, Norton is gone and so is the train. Whoa! Oh my god! Where'd the train go? He stole it! He drove it in the desert! Norton's gone off the rails! You can't see a thing because of this weird hexagon thing in your eyes. You should probably get that checked out. That Norton fella said something about an antivirus. Okay. Projectionist wanted. Cluncy's. Comedy flyer. Comedy flyer? Wasco's Comedy Shack, north of Frisco. Alright. Let's see. Near identical houses as far as the eye can see. What's in Cluncy's? You don't look well. I can't see. Oh, Rascal did that. He was ranting about antivirus. Roy Bean collects jelly beans. One made of honey that might help. Alright. We'll go see Roy Bean. I know Roy Bean. Yes, I'm bug-eyed. Come on. Let's go to Roy Bean's house. Because he threw the antivirus at me. Oh my god. Hey, Judge. What is this? Paraguayan murder bee honey jelly bean, 6,000 meat. Does it cost 6,000 meat? Well, normally it does. Yes, but seeing as how you helped me with them bandits and goblins and damn dirty hippies, let's call it 5. 5. Buy it. Alright, you feel bad because of the discount. There was only one. Well, let's eat it. The jelly bean, your vision clears. Modest and medicine is amazing. Well, yeah, Doctor, it's just... You know, if you don't play along with the joke, it's less fun. What's here? Fort Unnecessary. Hardtack and chemical bullets. First aid kit with blood building tonic, nerve pills, and surgical gin. Alright. Yes, I've heard the story about Emperor Norton and how everybody played along. That's fun. Okay. I walked into a tavern up here, guys. And we're about out of time. And there's a spittoon. So I'm going to get in the spittoon. And that's where we'll call it for today. Oh boy, another spittoon. Let's go. What's with the excitement? I've given up. This is the last spittoon in the game, and I'm not going to try and convince you not to be the most disgusting person on earth anymore. Let's do this. Let's search this filthy spittoon. You kneel down on the floor and throw your arms around it, the spittoon giving the greasy brass bucket a big hug. How about a kiss? Would you like to kiss it? You know it, baby. You pucker up and give the spittoon a big kiss right on the rim. Is there tongue involved? I'll leave it up to you, but even without it, it tastes like a burning horse. I know you do, friend. I know you love it. And if it were legal in this country, I'd let you marry that spittoon and have a beautiful romantic honeymoon night with it, but unfortunately, you're going to have to settle for wearing it as a hat. You flip that beautiful brass bucket over and slap it on your head, drenching yourself in hot brown tobacco spit. It washes over your face and hair like a sewage waterfall, soaking your clothes, running down your collar, and slithering into your underwear, filling your boots. I can't force myself to describe it in more detail than that. You are the world's foulest human being. Congratulations. Oh, God. It is Digging Danger Bear, King of Filth. Oh my god. Alright, we've got the spittoon hat. We gotta put it on. Oh, it does spell damage! No! Well, we'll wear it for the lulz anyway. Alright, since we've got someone coming up after this, it does spell damage and mysticality digs. That's what the spittoon hat does. I may just have to wear it for fun. Alright guys, we've got someone coming up at the top of the hour, so I'm going to give them a little bit of space here. Thank you guys for joining me for your midday, midweek, right in the middle of the week stream. I don't know if I'm going to be able to come back on Friday. I hope so, but I've got a work meeting that may or may not keep me from coming back for it. But I want to say thank you guys for It is Halz Swaggling. Am I going to have to change the name of the show to Halz Swaggling? Maybe I am. We're going to have to see. I want to say thank you, everybody, for joining me for this. Thank you for coming to WBPL 76 for your entertainment for reasons. Thank you for being here. I've enjoyed having you. And I will catch you next time. Make sure you catch all of our other content creators. You guys have a great day.